Alligator Net, please call now here on 7255. This is Kilo November 3, Quebec in Myrtle Beach. Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Delta Lima. Good evening, sir. The band is real crappy. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good, Brad. I got a weak copy on the static, but I can hear you. Got to get this going. I got to keep it serving up kind of this is still working on the music, but I got this kid with you up there too. How copy me?
I got about S5 or so on you. I know the band's really seems to be really bad. Have you noticed that or not?
What about you again?
I said, do you notice the band being bad, Roger?
Yeah, Roger that. So I don't have who's all over today. But you're on that break.
Hey, Roger, I haven't heard Jim yet. Have you heard Jim?
I heard him briefly, over.
Say again?
I heard him briefly. Let me give him a call. Kilo, right away, you because the problem. Kilo 68,
Yeah, I'm here, Rob, Ren. I answered you there a minute ago. I guess you didn't hear me, though. Back to you, Ren. Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo.
Yeah, I must have been quick keying. You want to hear something dumb, Jim?
What's that?
I did my intro and I didn't realize I was on Dating You because I was actually operating FT8 earlier. And I didn't look up at the screen. Can you believe that? How dumb I was.
Maybe you get somebody on FT8 to come back to you.
How you doing today, my friend?
Oh, I'm still here. I'm about half asleep, but I'm ready to go whenever you get her started.
All right. CQ40, CQ40. We'll try this again. This is Kilo November 3, Quebec, with my good friend, Jim, Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo in the Clay Mill in Ohio. Once again, this is the Alligator Net 7255, and we definitely like to have people check in every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 p.m. local time. Once again, my name is Ronaldo, and I'm KN3Q. I'm going to move this up to Jim tonight, let him take over for the first half hour or so, and I'll just sit back in the easy chair and log it in. This is Kilo November 3, Quebec, to my good friend Jim, Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Pick it up, KN3Q.
Roger that. Good evening, everybody. The call here is Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Jim here at Clay Mill, Southern Ohio. We're looking for check-ins for the Alligator Net. All are welcome. Call now.
Kilo India 5, uniform, Papa.
Okay, I got uniform Papa. Anybody else for the Alligator Net? I got you, Rob. Anybody else for the Gator Net?
Whiskey 3, Lima, Papa Alpha.
I got you, John. Anybody else?
Kilo 9, India Echo Delta.
Okay, I heard a Kilo 9 station. We're going to go with those. First, uniform Papa covers your full call.
Kilo India 5, uniform, Papa.
Delta, cheers, Roger that. Come on in. Come on in, Scott. What you got to say this evening, over?
Oh, hey, I'm sorry, guys. I just stumbled on the net, so I don't know the protocol, but I saw the Alligator Net being from Louisiana. I figured I'd have to pop in. I don't really have anything but to say hello to everybody. First time I've been on this net.
Roger that. Well, let me give you a little background. First off, Scott, this is Gator Net, or Alligator Net, however you want to call it. I can't think of any place to be better than Louisiana to start a Gator Net. But anyway, this net started about 5 years ago. Ronaldo, Kilo November 3, Quebec, and his buddy Don, Whiskey 3, Double or Nothing, they started this net. And about a year later, I come along and I'm helping them with it. But anyway, Ronaldo got sick of the cold up there in Pennsylvania, so he moved to Myrtle Beach down in South Carolina. And him and Don was conversing back and forth, and Ronaldo was sending him pictures of all these gators running amok down there in Myrtle Beach. So they decided they was going to have them a net started up, so they just called it the Gator Net. What do you think about that, Scott?
Well, it makes sense to me. There's always a twisted road to get where you are.
Roger that. Tell me about your station. What are you running down there?
I'm running an FT991A to LMR 400 cable, a DXCC dipole flat top at about 45 feet, and I just put on our RF2K amp.
Well, roger that. It sounds pretty good. I got you at about 5'7" here in Southern Ohio. Operating conditions here at the Plainville. Tonight I'm operating on a Yaesu FTE GX10. I've got an old heat kit FP200 amplifier. 2 down, I'm getting about 250 watts out of it or so. I transmit on a Gas-Like GX vertical antenna, and my receive antennas are a pair of reversible beverages. Back to you, Scott.
Oh, it's a lot more advanced than me. I've only been into this thing about 9 months as a general. I'm having a ball, though. Made my 1000th HF single sideband confirmed contact a couple weeks ago. And I'm working on North America right now in DXCC 100.
Well, you're going at it. Great guns there. You're doing well. Let me ask you a question there. Where in the world is Covington, Louisiana? Is that northern part? You close to Baton Rouge or New Orleans or where? Over?
Yeah, I'm directly east of Baton Rouge and 40 miles north of New Orleans. It's a little bedroom community across Lake Pontchartrain. There's a bunch of bedroom communities here, and that's where I'm at.
Roger that. That sounds like a beautiful place to be. I know they got some mighty fine cooking going on down there. I know that.
Yeah, definitely good cooking. My cholesterol's gotten a little high since I moved here.
Roger that. It's been my pleasure to meet you. You got any... Oh, by the way, this net operates Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we'll do that until the time changes in the fall. But we'd be tickled close to death to hear you back on the Gator Net here tomorrow evening with us. I'm going to send it back to you for a quick final, and then I'm going to get these other check-ins here, Scott. Back to you.
All right, I appreciate it there, Jim. I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen for a while before I get on that old Miss Net. And I thank you for everything. Thank you for letting me on. I appreciate the group. This is KI5 UPP, back to net.
Roger that. Scott, my pleasure meeting you. Be safe, be well. I'll be looking forward to hearing you tomorrow night on the Gator Net. We're going to clear with Scott. He's in Covington, Louisiana. Let's see, we got him in the log here. We'll clear with Scott. Next up, Sierra Delta Lima. Ross, come on in there. Well, I got you at about 5'5", Ross. You're a little on the light side, Scott, but I got you. Very good. I got you. Good on 5. Oh, I mean, I got a little one solid. Color plug in the negative. 710 optical plug. There's no flaw. Thank God I didn't rub the rim, but I figured it out that was wrong. The outlet, plug it in, turned it on, and it's powered up. So I got the phone worked on it. Well, I'm glad you got her figured out there, Rob, and maybe you don't have her on the air for the weekend's over? I'm not sure, because it's middle of the day, not 16, so it might be that I did call her off, all the lights came on. Rob. Oh, yeah, you're spot on the frequency, over.
You're going to find very good. All right, let's go now. I already talked to, we're all a little busy though, but yeah, we're good copy on this situation. Hey, Bill, I'll keep you up to date on the radio there. By the way, I texted John the other night, he said he's doing okay. I did text him, so I hope to see him back on the deck here. So that's it. I'll fix number 3. God bless you, brother. And we'll talk again another day, hopefully this weekend. We'll talk. And by the way, I'll call like this.
Roger that. 73, Rob. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. We're going to clear with Rob. He's in Bay City, Michigan. We got him in the logs. And next up, Whiskey 3, Lima Papa Alpha. John, where are you at down in Florida this evening?
Yeah, good evening, Jim. We're down here in the Florida Keys. We moved today. We're up a little closer to the top of the Keys, but we're still down here. We're down here at least another week, so just wanted to get in there and say hi and let you know everything's working here. W3LPA.
Roger that. Well, you're sounding pretty good there, John. When you and Karen heading back to Pennsylvania, over?
We won't get back to Pennsylvania until around Mother's Day. Maybe around Mother's Day we get back into Pennsylvania. We got to stop by and check out the Alligator Shack there in Myrtle Beach.
Roger, Roger. That sounds like the place to be. Yeah, you just going to work your way back up and just spend 2 or 3 weeks getting here, huh?
Yep. Yeah, we'll stop by there and then we'll head back, and then we'll get back around Mother's Day. We get back up here in Pennsylvania, and then we leave the mother home alone for the summertime. It's there, and we'll drop back out in the fall.
Roger that. Well, sounds like a fine way to do it there, John. You got anything else for the net for us there, John, before I get this next check-in?
Nope, that's about it, Jim. We got a good signal coming in here from the Florida Keys, and we'll take 7-3s. Have a good night.
Roger that, John. Give Karen my best, and I hope to talk to you soon down the log. We're going to clear with John. Him and Karen's down there in the Florida Keys. Home's in Denver, Pennsylvania. We're going to clear with John. Let's see, we got him in the log. Okay, we got that squared away. Next up, I got a Kilo 9 station. Come with your full call.
This is Kilo 9 India Echo Delta Rick Atlanta Exporter. How are you this evening, Jim?
Well, Rick, I'm doing just absolutely marvelous this evening, and you're sounding good from land to the lake. This is the first time contact for you and I. Have you ever checked into the Gator Net before, Rick?
Negative, sir. I've never checked in. I just kind of stumbled on it, and I know that you're using NetLogger. I'm not real familiar with that, but I brought it up, and I'm taking a look at it.
Roger that. Well, this is the Alligator Net, and I don't know whether you heard me. I'm sure you did give the guy the brief from Louisiana on the Gator Net, but Ronaldo and Don started this about 5 years ago. Ronaldo got sick of the cold in Pennsylvania, so he come down to Myrtle Beach for a vacation, and he was sending Don all these pictures of these gators running amok down there in Myrtle Beach, and Ronaldo forgot to come home, so they decided basically they was going to start on the net, so they just named it the Alligator Net there, Rich, over.
I understand that we've got plenty of gators around here where I live. They're all over the place. In fact, I saw one in the road when I left for work early in the morning. It was crossing the street. So I understand that, sir.
Roger. Now, let me, now that we got you here, this net operates Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. until the time change this fall. And anyway, give me the nickel tour on your station there, Rich. What are you running down there, over?
Jim, I've got a Flex 6400M. I've got a tuner jazz and an amp that I really haven't used it because I just bought it. It's another Flex radio amp. And so pretty much all systems right now that I'm using is a Flex system. And I'm using a G5RD antenna, G5RD antenna.
Roger that. Yeah, operating conditions here is I'm operating tonight on the Yaesu FCDX10. I got an OB Kit FB200 amplifier. Key down, tuned up about 250 watts. Let's see, a transmit on the gas type DX vertical, and my receive antennas are a pair of reversible beverage antennas. They're 200 foot long. One's laid out to the northeast, the back end to the southwest. The other one's to the northwest, the back end down your way to the southeast. And believe it or not, they're laying flat on the ground, and the fact that they are slows down the velocity factor to such a degree that my radio actually thinks that they're 400 foot long, over.
Wow, Jim, that's really impressive. I really need to work on my antenna system. I've learned that, you got a great radio, you need a great antenna, so that's something I'm going to be working on. Can I get your call sign, Jim, just one more time for my log?
Roger that. The call here, Rich, is Kilo Echo 8 Lima Delta Bravo. I repeat, Kilo Echo 8 Lima Delta Bravo. The name's Jim Juliet Indigo Mike, and the QTH is here at the play mill in the very most southern part of the great state of Ohio. Over.
Well, that's great, Jim. You're coming in here at just 5'9". How's my signal into you, over?
I've got you at about 5'5" to 5'6". Now, don't take an offense to that, because these beverage antennas aren't real big on signal strength, but they're really, really quiet, and pretty much I can hear a whale break of wind out in the Atlantic, over.
Well, that's great. I really appreciate on the signal report. I really appreciate that, so that tells me that I need to do some more work on my antenna. Back to you. Thank you.
Roger that. Rich, do you have anything else for the net before I go get some more check-ins, over?
Well, Jim, I'd just like to thank you and everybody on the net. This is great. I'm glad I came across this, and I appreciate the service you're providing. So I'll say 73, and good evening to you.
Roger that, Rich. Have a great evening. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'll be looking forward to hearing you tomorrow night on the Gator Net. We're going to clear with Rich. He's in Land O'Lakes, Florida. We got him in the log here. We're going to clear with him. That clears our list out. We're going to get some more check-ins. The call here is Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Jim here at the Clay Mill in Southern Ohio. We're looking for check-ins for the Gator Net. All are welcome. Call now.
Sierra Kilo, Delta 4, India Zulu.
Okay, I got India Zulu, and I had a station that started with Sierra. Give it to me again.
Sierra Lima Mike.
I thought that might have been you, Steve. Anybody else for the Gator Net? Okay, first off, Kilo Delta 4 India Zulu. Jack, how you doing?
Yeah, reading some paperwork and stuff for a meeting I'm going to on Saturday, and otherwise packing for that meeting. Going to run up to Pennsylvania and do much work on the Appalachian Trail tomorrow. And then Saturday all day we got a meeting right near Chambersburg. So it's going to be kind of interesting. Just wanted to say, hey, Jim, I promised you guys I'd check in and rattle cage and get the Gators all excited. Katie Fortnite.
Roger that. Well, I'm tickled to death you did, Jack. I've been looking forward to hearing you. And you just made my evening over.
God, I hope not. I hope you have a better evening than that. Anyway, Jim, it's great to hear you, and y'all carry on. Have a great one. I'm going to go back and get some of this work done, and I'll finish packing my bag. Katie Price.
Roger that. You're sounding good, Jack. I got you. You're bumping the red here, just a little over 5'9". Sounded good. Jack, have a safe trip. I'll talk to you soon. We're going to clear with Jack. He's in Parkland, Maryland. Let's see. We got him in the logs there. Next up, Kilo 3 Sierra Lima Mike. Come on in, Steve. How's things at Millersville?
Good evening, Jim. Things are good. Things are quiet. That's how we like it. So, you are sounding good this evening, and we've got 15 over S9 on you for a signal report this evening, Jim. Sounding good.
Well, thank you for them flowers. You got me blushing all over this microphone there, Steve. I got you at about a S8. Sounded good. You sound like you're sitting right next to me, though. I figure I could probably just open my window and we could talk like that over.
We might have to yell a little bit. We might have to raise our voice, but... So anyway, my brother bought a new guitar. It's an electric guitar, but it's a 12-string electric. And it's, I don't know if you're familiar with the Gibson ES335, but it's shaped like that. But it's made by Ibanez. And he ordered a new bridge for it. It arrived today. So we're probably going to be putting that on and getting that dialed in tomorrow sometime.
Roger that. That sounds like a great thing. I used to have a 12-string guitar, but boy, I'll tell you what, wow, they're hard on the fingers.
Yeah, that they are, but this one, it's an electric. Electrics are easier than an acoustic on your finger. But the bridge that came on it, it's got 2 strings per saddle. Each saddle has 2 strings. Well, it's hard to intonate to perfection because when you have 2 strings on one saddle, you're moving the saddle to get the intonation dialed in, and it's working on both of those 2 strings, and usually you can get one in but not the other, and vice versa. So he ordered a bridge that has 12 individual or independent saddles, so he can dial each string in independently of each other. So that's what we're going to do, probably tomorrow.
It sounds complicated to me, but my money's on you, Steve. I'm betting you get her squared up, over.
Oh yeah, we'll get her squared away. Yes, sir. It'll take a while. 12 strings. The intonate 12 of them. Twice as long as a 6-string, but it'll probably take maybe an hour or so. But we'll get it.
Roger that. Well, Steve, I'm glad to talk to you. You got anything else for the net before I go get some more check-ins here, over?
No, Jim, that'll do it. I'll let you get on with it, and you can get some more check-ins there. Thanks for picking me up. I'll say 73, and hope you have a great K3 SLM.
Roger that, Steve. Great talking to you. Have a good evening, and I want to hear about that, how that bridge fitting went the next time I get to talk to you. We're going to clear with Steve. He's in Millersville, Pennsylvania. Let's see, we got him there in the vault. So we'll clear with him. Okay, we're going to get some more check-ins. The call here, Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Jim here at the Clay Mill in Southern Ohio. We're looking for check-ins for the Gator Net. All are welcome.
November 2, Lima X-Ray Lima.
Okay, I got a station ending in X-Ray Lima. I got a station ending in Mike. Anybody else? We'll see what else we need. I got a station ending in Yankee. We're going to go with those. First up, station ending in X-Ray Lima. Come with your full call.
Hey, good evening, and good evening to everyone on the net. The call is November 2, Lima X-Ray Lima. Name is Bob, and location is New Jersey. And nothing going on up here today. It was a very cloudy day, but a very warm day, and really no rain. Maybe a sprinkle this morning, but that was about it. So I guess can't complain too much. Anyway, that's about it. Just wanted to check in to support the net. Hope everyone's having a great evening, and we'll catch you next time. November 2, Lima, X-Ray Lima.
Roger that, Bob. Good to hear from you again this evening from Forked River in the great state of New Jersey. Have yourself a great evening, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow, I hope. We're going to clear with Bob. He's in Forked River, New Jersey. Let's see, we've got him in the log there. We'll clear with him. And next up, I got a station, Andy and Mike. Come with your full call.
This is the one, Andy and Mike coming out of central western Vermont. Another FCC County of the JP Schools and Traffic Antenna.
Roger that. Let me get your song squared away. I got Whiskey 1, and give it to me phonetically, please.
Whiskey 1, Mike, Uniform Delta.
All right, I got you now. Whiskey 1, Mike, Uniform Delta. Okay, I got you in Bristol, Vermont. Is that a QSL guy?
QSL, that is correct.
Roger that. How's things up in the great state of Vermont this evening? Over.
Cloudy and cool as usual.
Yeah, that's pretty much par for the course up there. Where is Bristol, Vermont anyway? Are you down maybe towards Shelbourne, Bennington, down in that part of the country? Over.
Bristol's about 20 miles south of Shelbourne, about 45 miles south of Burlington. Another recognizable town right next to us is Middlebury, Vermont.
Roger that. I've got you pretty close. Now, where you're south of Shelbourne, are you pretty close to Lake Champlain? Over.
Lake Champlain from me is about 20-25 minutes west.
Roger that. I've got you pretty much zeroed in now. When I was about 9 years old, and geez, oh Pete, that's been a long time ago, my mother and father went to visit an old army buddy of my dad's up in a little village called Fort Henry, New York, right down on the south end of Lake Champlain. Anyway, we took the ferry across there and went to Shelbourne, to that Shelbourne Museum. That was really interesting, especially for a 9-year-old kid. Over.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. It is when the sun comes out, which is usually 2, 3, 4 days a year.
Roger that. Anyway, guys, it's a pleasure meeting you. Have you got anything else for the net before I get the rest of these check-ins? Over.
Well, good. Thanks for welcoming me, and look forward to joining the fun.
Roger that. Well, we're going to be here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be looking to hear from you tomorrow evening when we reconvene. We're going to clear with Guy. He's in Bristol, Vermont. Let's see, we got him in the log here. We'll clear with Guy. Now, the next station I got here ends in Yankee. Come with your full call.
Okay, let's see 1 Alpha Yankee, W1 AY. Marble Romeo Alpha Delta. To the located at Norwood, Massachusetts, California.
Okay, first off, is this Pete? And I've got you in the state of New York. Maybe I ain't got the right call. I've got Whiskey 1, Kilo Yankee. Is that a QSL?
No. It's Alpha Yankee. Whiskey 1, Alpha Yankee. Whiskey number 1, Alpha Yankee. Over.
Roger that. It'd be a little, it'd probably work better if I get the right call there. Let me put that in here and see what happens. Let's see. Got that. Okay, Brad, how's that? Norwalk, Massachusetts, QSL?
QSL.
Roger that. How's things up in the Commonwealth this evening there, Brad? Over.
100 watts. Warning off the off-call for Sizemore. I'll copy, over.
We got somebody that's wanting to talk over top of you. I don't think they can talk, and they're not very good at whistling either. Try it again in your last there, Brad, over.
Yeah, okay. 100 watts. Antennas are off center for Sizemore. Off center is going to go at 100 watts. I'll copy, over.
I've got you at about 5.5 here, Brad, to my GPH in Southern Ohio. You're sounding pretty good. And let's see. Give me the nickel tour on your station there while I got you here, Brad.
Okay. So usually Fox Tango 7 o'clock. Fox Tango 710. Well, we have it about a week and a half. And I also have a 891. 891 is the backup, over.
Roger that. We're doing a good job for you. Anyway, Brad, do you have anything else here for the net for me before I get ready to send this to Myrtle Beach and let Ronaldo take this over? Back to you, Brad.
So, okay, we're talking about his 12 spring first, ready? Well, I was the top three. It's a little bit heavier on the 15 top. Makes it a lot easier to pick, and it's a lot easier to spin, ain't it?
Roger on that. Anyway, Brad, have a great evening. Be safe, be well, and we'll plan on talking to you again tomorrow evening. We're going to clear with Brad. He's in Norwell, Massachusetts. Let's see, we got him in the log. We're going to clear with Brad. Okay, we got him now. Okay, it's time for me to turn this net over to Ronaldo down there in Myrtle Beach. Kilo November 3, Quebec. Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Ronaldo, you ready to go?
Oh yeah, Mr. Jim, we thank you for your assistance in the net like as normal. It's always a pleasure having you involved in the net there for sure as a net controller. We definitely appreciate what you do. This is Kilo November 3, Quebec out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina in the Alligator Net on 7255. Good evening to all. This net meets every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 p.m. local time. Starring myself, KN3Q, co-star Jim, Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo, and co-star John, Don, Whiskey 3 Delta Oscar November. I got a station in here was on net logger Kilo 4 Golf Oscar, Kilo Golf 4 Charlie Delta. Kilo 4 Golf Charlie Delta. You still around, sir? All right, how about Kilo Bravo 3 Lima Papa Echo? Kilo Bravo 3 Lima Papa Echo. You there? Alright, no, not hearing none. Okay, we're going to take check-ins for the Gator Net on 7255. Anybody, anywhere. Check-ins for the Alligator Net this evening on 7255. Anybody, anywhere.
Hey, buddy, I still am.
Hey, how you doing, Steve?
Doing okay, Ren. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Just chilling out, man. Chilling out. Yeah, I bought my mic gain today. I hope I got it back to where it was, Roger.
Sounds good.
Hey, there you go, man. So what's happening there? I see you got a new guitar. Everything going good up there in the great Keystone State?
So far, so good. Hey, I was wondering, did your sister move yet?
Not till the 28th of March.
Oh, okay. She'll be here for a couple more months.
No, she'll be here a couple more days. I think she leaves next week.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking May. I'm sorry. March. Okay. Yeah, a couple more days. So, well, is she going to set up a shack out there?
Yep. She got an apartment on a four-story high building with a nice metal railing. So she'll be able to set up her shack a little bit and get a lot better situation in which she's in now.
Do you think she'll be able to get a dipole up or no?
I don't know. As of right now, she's going to run a hamstick off of the metal railing. You know me. I used a hamstick for a while there, Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. You had a hand stick for every band.
Yep, and they were always mounted on a 3-foot high fence, remember?
I do. Also remember that zigzag wire you had running all over the backyard. You and Don put up.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, that wire did a pretty good job.
Yeah, it did. I was surprised. I was really surprised. All right, Ray. I'll let you go. I'll say 73, and you can carry on the net. See you, buddy. K3SLM.
K3SLM in Millersville, Pennsylvania, Kilo November 3, Quebec, Myrtle Beach. All right, man. Hey, 73 Steve, good hearing from you, man. Definitely making a nice trip down to Myrtle Beach S9 for sure. This is Kilo November 3, Quebec, looking for check-ins for the Gator Net of 7255. Anybody, anywhere? Check-ins. Looking for check-ins for the Gator Net. Anybody, anywhere? And I ain't having good luck tonight. This is Kilo November 3, Quebec. This is the Alligator Net. Meets every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 p.m. local time. Anybody like to check in, please call now. And we got Alpha Hotel out there whistling. Check-ins. Looking for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere? Hey, W3LPA, you still there yet? All right, check-ins. Looking for check-ins for the Gator Net of 7255. Anybody, anywhere?
Yeah, again, man, W3LPA.
Yeah, I just want to let you know, man, you got a lot stronger signal where you're at tonight than you did last night.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe the band changed or whatever, but, yeah, I didn't know how it was going to be because we're kind of, we're not right on top of the power lines, so we're close to some power lines around here, but noise doesn't seem so bad.
Yeah, until everybody starts really pumping the electric. I had some of that noise today, but now I don't have it at all.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. And like I said, we got here and I got it set up and let's see what my noise level is. Hold on. I only got about a little, between 7 and 8.
Yeah, it's not bad. I got about an S3 right now, but it'll get quieter than that. I know there's noise there, but that's atmospheric noise. Yeah, you're about good solid S7 now. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Well, like I said, I got about an 8 and you're pushing about a 10. Well, you're pushing about a 10.
Hey, Roger. Well, man, I wouldn't complain about that. It just seems that where you're at is stronger than it was than when you were further into Keys. Where are you at now?
30 miles north of where we were before. That's probably about it.
Boy, that's a big change, ain't it?
Yeah, I don't think it's all that. I think it's probably the conditions change a little bit. Yeah, tomorrow night I might be down again. Who knows?
Yeah, Roger. Yep, all right. Well, I just want to let you know you were doing a nice job, man, coming up here to Myrtle Beach. I know you'll be up here in about a month there for sure, Roger.
Yep, we'll be up there. Have you heard Alan? And did Alan check in tonight?
No, I haven't heard Alan at all.
Okay, all right. And I talked to Don before on DMR. He's got to have another procedures on tomorrow. They're going to do something there. And a couple of things they're going to try there. So he's going to be in there another couple of days, I guess.
Yeah, but he's better though, right? He's better than he was.
Well, I think, yeah, but they didn't correct the problem, I guess. So they're going to try a few things there tomorrow. They want to try something.
Yeah, well, let's hope they get it all right, because I know they can't open him up.
No, but let's see what they do. You know, let's give it a try and see if he's better. See if he gets better there.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure they will. There'll probably be drugs.
Yeah, they'll get it. right. I mean, like I said, I get it. But, all right, I'll let you guys, if you get some more check-ins, maybe we stir up some people looking at their waterfalls or whatever there on the 7300. I'll catch you later. Good to be okay.
Yeah, I only got 13 check-ins tonight total, you know, with what I heard and what I put in here, but that's slow night, slow night. All right, 73, John, take care down there in Florida. This is Kilo November 3 Quebec clearing with W3LPA. This is Kilo November 3 Quebec looking for check-ins for the Alligator Net on 7255. Anybody, anywhere? Check-ins, check-ins. Looking for check-ins for the Gator Net. Anybody, anywhere? This is Kilo November 3 Quebec, and this is the Alligator Net. We're looking for check-ins here this evening on 7255. Anybody, anywhere?
Recheck.
Go ahead, recheck.
I turned up the mic and how's the combo with it?
Oh, man, I hear you a whole lot better than you did earlier, man. How you doing this evening? Hey, Roger, well, I hear you a whole lot better than you were earlier. That helps.
Okay. I just wanted to let you know. I know I need more antennas. There's a lot of work coming up this spring, over.
Yeah, look up a company called MyAntennas.com. It's MyAntennas.com. They sell an end fed. It's 80 to 10. That's what I'm using right now. They sell two versions of it. One is a 1 kilowatt, and the other was a 2 kilowatt version. I'm running the 2 kilowatt version, Roger.
Okay, good, though. I had a 48 going up on the TV tower. I have 3 towers up now. I'm looking for number 4. But, I'm running the, right now,
Hey, Roger, Roger. Yeah, mine's only 9 feet off the ground. And it's mounted on 6x6s all the way around the yard because I have no trees.
Oh, I have 3. I even have a swamp. All right, just wanted to check in again. I'm getting a lot of noise. I got most of the filters on tonight. Everyone in white, back to you, over.
Yeah, Roger, I'm getting 3 S units of noise tonight. It's atmospheric noise, not electrical, but hey, man, 7-3, thanks for checking back in. KN3Q.
Okay, everyone in white, see you.
You bet, 7-3. Okay, we're looking for check-ins for the Gator Net on 7255. Anybody, anywhere?
Whiskey Tango 4 Sierra Oscar.
Hey, John, how you doing, man, over there in Johnsonville?
Oh, I'm doing. Had to run around with my brother today, take him to the hospital and get him checked out. Got another infection. They said just starting, so hopefully the antibiotics will give him and knock it out. So he's doing all right. And I've accomplished not much. Nothing. Still got bees buzzing all around my house, so they taking advantage of all the flowers. They even still on my blueberry bushes, so maybe I'll have some blueberries after all. Gracious. Trying to think what else is going on. Thank you.
Hey, not too much, man, not too much. Not too much, man. So what else is going on? How was your winter, man? I didn't get a chance to talk to you much last night about it. The band messed up there a little bit. We were pretty busy one year tonight. We're kind of like, it's a little slow there and then normal there, Roger.
Roger. Yeah, I had COVID again in January, middle of January. I had COVID January last year. So I've had it twice. Not so bad the second time. I don't think I even lost any weight the second time. I lost 30 pounds the first time I had COVID. But I did all right. And that's probably why I ain't got my antenna up. I got a J-pole on the ground. I just left it there.
I just haven't had the energy to get out there and do it, and then trying to get some other stuff takes priority. So, hey, I might get it up for next week's vacuum.
Yeah, you got to get that thing back up. But you sounded good now, man. I don't know if it's the band conditions or my new antenna that I got up, Roger.
Roger, yeah, you sound really good. I mean, you're coming in almost as good as 2 meters, just about. Not quite, almost. But still haven't done much with my DMR. I still got to figure out how to talk on an analog repeater from my DMR. I can do the analog, but haven't tried digital to analog and back around. Got to figure that stuff out. I just haven't taken the time to do it. But anyway, I'll let you get some more check-ins. Good talking to you. Jim, if he's listening, talk to him if he comes in there. But I think that's about it. So back to you, Rick.
All right, yeah, no problem. No, Jim did the early shift tonight. We kind of start to switch it around where one of us doesn't get stuck on the same shift all the time. It's kind of, in a way, it's nice to give somebody else a shot to go early instead of going late. So that's something new that I wanted to start this year. But W24SO, KN3Q, Mr. John over there in Johnsonville, South Carolina. You have a great day, sir, and we'll catch you maybe tomorrow night. Roger, Roger?
Roger. 7-3. Have a good one.
You bet, 7-3. This is Kilo November 3, Quebec, out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Looking for check-ins for the Gator Net. Anybody, anywhere?
Whiskey Romeo 4 Hotel.
Give me your full call again, sir.
Whiskey Romeo 4 Hotel. The name here is Bob. And you're 5 and 9, what about 10 over in Hampton, Virginia, QSL?
Hey, Roger. You're good solid S9 plus down here. Whiskey Romeo 4 Hotel, I believe I got it right. Name's Ronaldo, and I'm Kilo November 3, Quebec, out of Myrtle Beach. And you reached the Alligator Net here on 7255. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, give me a call again, again, please.
Yeah, the call is Kilo November 3, Quebec. Roger?
QSL. Good audio from the end of town. Just trying out my new mic here. Got that PR40. Just put it online yesterday evening, and seems to be doing a pretty good job. Running Flex 6400M into a RF2K kit to go.
Well, it sounds good, man. Them PR40s always sound good. I'm using the Yaesu FT DX10. I'm using a dual-element Yaesu M100 microphone, condenser, and dynamic. I run them both at the same time. My antenna is an Edved half-wave dipole, 9 feet off the ground, mounted on 6x6. Go ahead.
Roger. I'm using that same family of antennas, but that's the 1.5K, not the 2KW you have. You find that using the 2K, as long as you talk on it with high power, say if you get close to 1.5K, does it change its impedance there, go?
Well, I only run 100 watts, so I never have a problem with it. And I run only 100 watts digital through it. I've never had a problem with it. This is a brand new antenna. I stuck brand new 50-foot Ultra LMR 400 on it here at the same time, so I redid the whole line. But no, I'm just running 100 watts, sir.
Oh, you're doing a great job. Like I said, you're 5'9", about 10 over here into Hampton, Virginia. So anyway, nice meeting you, and hope I'll get more signals tonight. The band was really loaded earlier this afternoon, but seemed like it slacked off a little bit now. So this is WR4H Hampton, Virginia, Clearfield Farmer.
All right, Whiskey Romeo 4 Hotel. 73, thanks for checking into the Gator Net. We're here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, at the mobile time. It's a little bit of a rag-chew net, a little bit different than most other nets, but we appreciate you coming by there, Roger. 7-3.
All right, 7-3. Your signal looks good on the spectrum scope also. Thank you. Take care and be safe. WR4H is clear.
Yeah, you said the audio looks good on your scope?
Yes, sir. You got good audio there.
Well, thank you, sir. Yep, PR40 is doing a good job, and your scope's probably a little bit more advanced than my DX10 scope, but you're looking good there too. But hey, man, we only run what we can run. 73 to you, sir. You have a great day, and thanks for checking in.
Okay. One other thing. I did look at that Yaesu, I think it's called a P something. It's a reference microphone. It's about $700-800, but it's got all the bells and whistles. I have a 5,000 MP here. I thought about getting one, but I'm stuck in the flex right now. So anyway, take care. Good talking. WR4H is clear.
Yeah, if you decide you're going to get a microphone for that, look at the M100. It runs a dual-element condenser dynamic head in it. I run both of them at the same time for my audio, but yeah, look that up. It's a little bit less. It's like $489. Roger?
Roger. I'm running the MD1 on it now, but I very rarely use it. That's the backup. And I got 7300 also here. So kind of top heavy now with radios, but anyway, enjoying the hobby more and more. Since 1977. Okay, I forgot your name. Give it to me again, please.
Yeah, Roger. My name is Ronaldo. Call again is Kilo November 3, Quebec. Yeah, I have a 7300. That's my backup radio, but I'm gonna be selling that. I want to pick up. I actually want to pick up my old very first ham radio was I used to was GTX. What's up? 757 GX2 was my first Yaesu radio when I became a ham, and I'm going to sell my 7300 and pick one of them up, Roger.
Hey, I fell in love with that radio. I had two of them. And this is a beautiful radio, right?
Oh man, I love that radio, man. I should have never got rid of it, but I was dumb and young. But yeah, I'm going to be looking to purchase a 757. I want one back. That was the first HF rig I ever owned. I think that was a nice rig, man. I mean, for what it does, it did the job.
Roger. Yeah. Okay, take care. Let you get back to your net. WR48 is clear with you.
All right, 73. Yep, this is kind of Ride 2 Net, so don't worry about that. Thanks for checking in with us there for sure. This is Kilo November 3, Quebec Clear with Whiskey Romeo 4 Hotel. 7-3, thanks for checking into the net. We're here tomorrow night, too, at 8 p.m. again. This is Kilo November 3, Quebec in the Alligator Net on 7255. Anybody anywhere would like to check into the Gator Net this evening, please call now.
Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Alpha Charlie, KC3 SAC to the Gator Net with KN32. If you can copy me, sir, over.
I can, sir. Please stand by. I'll get right with you. Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Delta Charlie. Stand by. There was another station in there. What's your call?
Echo 4, Quebec, Foxtrot Bravo.
Okay, Quebec 4, Fox. Okay, give me your call slower, please.
Roger. Kilo Echo 4, Quebec, Foxtrot Bravo.
All right, that's Kilo Echo 4, Quebec, Foxtrot Bravo. Okay, I'll get right with you, sir. I'll get right with you. Let me move up to the first station, and I'll pick you right up. Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Delta Charlie. Come on in, sir. Good evening.
Okay, good evening, Ronaldo. It's Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Alpha Charlie, SAC, or Strategic Air Command, over.
I got you, man. Not a problem. Got you fixed. I fixed it on that logger. Go ahead.
Okay, just want to say good evening. I'm buzzing through the frequencies. It seems like the 40 meters is pretty much open, or there's nobody on this evening, so I'm just looking around for someone to chit-chat with. The name is David, here in Bristol, Pennsylvania. Go ahead.
Hey, David, how you doing? My name's Ronaldo, and of course you know that. I'm from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, man. I moved down here. In fact, I came down to Myrtle Beach 5 years ago and forgot to go home. Roger?
Roger. That's a shame. But I see your last name. You're a Bison, and here in Bristol, PA, we have quite a few people with your same last name here in town. Over.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, I'm from Lancaster County, PA, but I have a little bit of roots in the city of brotherly love. You know what I mean?
Roger, Roger. Yeah, you sound good. I'll give you a signal report once I hear you, or once I let off this mic again, but you're sounding good. Good audio, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you're good solid S9 down here at Myrtle Beach. Yeah, it's the HFC DX10 M100 microphone, like I was telling the other gentleman, with dual elements in it. My antenna is only mounted on 6x6s. It's an headset half wave about 9 feet off the ground, Roger.
Okay, Roger. I'm using a ICOM IC7300 with the SM50 desk mic, and I'm also using my dad's linear amplifier. My dad used to be an old-time ham guy, and I have an old Dentron Clipton L amplifier, which I'm using. And my antenna is just a homemade, a homemade piece of 40-meter wire strung up from my tower to a tree, and that seems to be working very well, over.
Yeah, you're good solid S9, my friend. Not a problem, man. Sounded good. Yeah, I have a 7300 too. That's my backup rate to this.
Okay, sorry for the little bit of a lull here. I think my squawk may have been was turned up a little bit too high. Yeah, you're a solid S9 here in Bristol, PA, and we are only 25 miles north of the great city of Philadelphia, where anyone can get killed if they want to at any time, over.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, man. When I was running Philadelphia, Manioc, and Frankfurt Avenue up the city line and stuff, back in the 80s, you know, it was when Frank Rizzo was mayor. That city was in a lot better shape back then, Roger.
Oh, Roger. God rest his soul. When Frank Rizzo was the mayor, everybody watched their P's and their Q's. God bless them. But since they put all these knuckleheads in there, letting everything go, you can see on the news every day in Philadelphia, every morning, another 2 or 3 people are shot dead because the city is running crazy, and they got to get rid of those people that are in there, over.
Yeah, well, that'll never happen, my friend. Those people up there, we won't even get into it. You know what I mean?
Roger. I don't want to get on the soapbox either, because I don't have all night to get aggravated, over.
Yeah, you know it, man. You know it. Well, hey, come on back again, man. That's here every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 p.m. local time. We appreciate you checking into the Alligator Net on 7255. Anything else we could do for you before I move on, sir?
No, sir, just good to hear your voice. I got a good signal report. You got a good signal report. And we're just yakking. And I'm going to say God bless you. God bless America, our great country. We got to work on taking it back now. So in the meantime, to KN3Q, this is KW3SAC from Bristol, Pennsylvania, saying 73s, and one more time, God bless, over.
Likewise to you, my friend. Long live the USA. Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Alpha Charlie, up there in Bristol, Pennsylvania, from Kilo November 3, Quebec 73. And thanks again. Kilo Echo 8, Kilo Echo 4, Quebec Foxtrot Bravo. You there? Roger. Yeah, you got a 5 now. Stand by, November. Hey, Roger, where your DX10 works. Stand by a minute. Kilo Echo 4, Quebec Foxtrot Bravo. What was that other call sign that jumped in there? Come on back quick so I'll put you in my log and then I'll get right to you. What was your call?
Good evening, Kilo Delta Bravo, Echo November. Good evening, Richard. 58 is at Warren Park, New Jersey, over.
Roger, I'll get right with you, my friend. I'll get right with you as soon as I finish with Kilo Echo 4, Quebec Foxtrot Bravo. Come on back, man. I didn't mean to drop you out there for a second, but I want to grab that other station was in with you at the same time. No worries. Did you say? Yeah, did you say you're running a DX10, sir? Roger. Yeah, sounds good. What microphone you running on that?
Just the standard that came with it.
Hey, well, let me tell you, man, it's working. It's sounding good.
Awesome. I'm on a communion.
Hey, Roger. Well, it's doing a job for you, man. Not a problem.
73s appreciate that. 73s in Aussie Merchant.
All right, Kilo Echo 4, Quebec, Foxtrot Bravo, you're about S7, by the way, 7-3. Thanks for checking into the Gator Net. We appreciate you checking in. Kilo Delta 2, Bravo, Echo November, I believe I got it right. Kilo Delta 2, Ben, is that correct?
Well, you got that right, but the name is Richard and told everybody. You only got to change my name or change the call sign. I just leave the thing. So yeah, we're still good out here in Jersey. And you got a good deal about 10 over here at my A28 K57 Delta. So yeah, that's really good. It's a good signal from you. And where are your QTH?
Right, my QTH is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Name's Bernal. I'm called KN3Q. And you reach the Gator Net, sir. You're about S7 in the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Roger.
Okay, very good signal up here, Gator Net. And I guess what you on every night this time?
We're here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We start at 8 p.m. We have 3 net controllers, Jim, Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo, and Clay Mill in Ohio. And we have Don, Whiskey 3 Delta Oscar, November, in Lancaster, PA. One of us are always in here, unless something comes up. But, usually in the evening, it's 8 o'clock, it could be one or three of us. One of the three of us starting to net up, and then we switch all through the evening there. Go ahead.
Okay, very good. Well, I got that information. I'll check in again here. I just about to get out of here right now, so do something. But thanks for answering, and then we'll take it again. I'll see you again, Richard in New Jersey.
All right, Richard up in New Jersey, Kilo Delta 2, Bravo, Echo November, Kilo November 3, Quebec. Yeah, I have that right. I'm done. Kilo Delta 2, Ben. Sounds cool. I like that. This is KN3Q, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Here on 7255. Looking for check-ins. Anybody anywhere? Kilo Oscar 4, United Delta. Did I get that right? Hey, good evening, sir. Come on in. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing good, Dad. I think I talked to you last night. And, down a little beach. I never really knew it for a beach. I was down a little beach for quite a while. And I just wanted to check in. I enjoy you guys net. Checking in with you guys last year when you were, I think you put the date in the winter. And the name is Ken, Charlie, Alpha, Mike, about a